Greetings, spirit beings, greetings, supreme being. We are all the human race. Our common enemy is death. This is the channel Try Something.Vegetarian on YouTube. The broadcast title for today is Chat With Me, AMA, AMA, Ask Me Anything. That's what it stands for. Next time you see AMA, you know, ask me anything. And how to get transparent chat with OBS. So I can show you all what it looks like. I've done it quite fast, basically. This is the chat, so if you all write something in the chat, then people will see it on the screen. And for now, I can also put it in on a black background if I want to with OBS. For now, I'm going to show you all how to do this. You need a web address, perhaps it's still in my no. It's chatv2.septapus.com. Septapus. Okay, so this is the URL, https. So then I will paste it in here. And there you get, at the bottom of the page, you get this CSS file. Then you can click on that and use Ctrl-A to select all the text and then copy it, which I'm not going to do now, the speech engine is going to read it out. Here you see an example of what the transparent chat will look like. So by default it looks non-transparent, it looks like a web page basically. You're inserting the URL in OBS. Over here in settings, you add a chat basically by adding a browser to the sources. And here I've already prepared the chat, so I can now add that, why not? And then we have the chat here, and then you can size that any way you want to. And there may be other settings that you can use to change the layout and things like that. But this is just to test the chat. Yesterday I had a live broadcast and I noticed that my chat was off. So how to turn that on? Well, first go to the live dashboard of YouTube. And what you want to check is that with stream options when live streaming, you have VCR mode selected, DVR mode I mean. Viewers will be able to see back up to 12 hours while you are streaming. That's also nice if you want to check something you said. Sometimes I have a moment, then I have so many subjects and topics I want to cover, and sometimes I don't know what I wanted to say, and then I can always look at the broadcast to check. That's sometimes not very easy either. And here in the top chat, you have to enable live chat, and that may be switched off by default. So then people cannot live chat, and you have to scroll down and then click done to get out of that screen. And I don't know if the live chat thing stays the same. And you can click here on a pop out and then you can see on your screen as well. So that's another view. It may be easier. There you just have it on your page basically. So I don't know if there are any people that are going to see this broadcast, if the algorithm blocks it, or if there are people who could write something in the chat already. Let's see. I don't see anyone that has written anything in the chat just yet. Let's make this full screen. Stretch the screen. Okay. So if I write something myself, then we should see that pop up in the chat. Live dashboard. Testing 1, 2. So then I can write, I'm writing something live in the chat. It works. And a smiley face. It's a bit stretched like this. And of course you could put any background behind this. But it has to be quite dark if you're using white letters. Of course you could also use black letters and light background, etc. And of course I could also let a speech engine, text-to-speech engine, read the messages. But it takes a lot of CPU, of course. I'm generating the live stream, starting up an application, so it could result in some dropped frames.
Vive la France, vive Guyot joins, vive la resistance.
So that's just an example, of course. And the question is there a better option I could pop out the chat? Let's do that then for this occasion. But okay, if they have a smear campaign against someone and people are targeted individuals, then they're generally not gonna get many views if they're real targeted individuals. And there's thousands of people with torture testimonies online that have been tortured with these directed energy weapons. So yeah, I hope somebody can write something in the chat to see if it works, if others can also. Watching now 0.5 messages per minute. Well, if there are 0 people watching, then I can get a, you can see it here on the live dashboard. 0 watching now. So the algorithms can perhaps also block channels, etc. Or perhaps they have another way, or perhaps hackers are doing that. I cannot, I do not have an explanation for the incredibly, unbelievably low amount of views on this channel. But perhaps they can explain what I'm doing wrong. So people can always Skype Prologic999. I can write it here. And now people can also write something in the chats. So perhaps we first need to wait until we get some viewers. I've seen other people do that as well. Of course, theoretically it would be impossible that this video would not get any views. I my chat. Pop out chat, okay. And then we can let this one go. Gone. And then we have the desktop available, and the CPU is still at 100%. I have to pop out chat twice, and I only keep the most recently opened one. So let's see how the CPU will handle this. Oh, now it's at 63, even jumping to as low as 44%, 33, even lower, and 99%, now it's at 9900%. Okay, so that's the CPU usage, not the available CPU. A program called Drive Gleam. So yeah, we can check what's available live, if my stream is also listed. Webcam live streams. Mobile live streams. Where would it be listed if it would be listed? Chat AMA live. Chat with me AMA. So it is listed when I search, but it's not listed in the live section of YouTube. So I wonder if there's a better page to find out what is live, basically. So it's quite easy to do, to make the chat transparent and also to make it disappear. And because it was turned off by default, even if I'd have viewers, which I don't at the moment, then people would not write anything in the chat, perhaps. Well, if it's turned off, they cannot write anything in the chat, and then they think, oh, then I won't watch the channel anymore if there's no chat. I thought that they have to turn it off. If they don't want the chat available, they have to disable it for the stream, for the live stream. But okay, this is a good overview of how to do it, and I'm also gonna turn off the other one. So this way I can check if somebody writes something in the chat. Alright. And you know my Skype, so you can always Skype me if you have important information or you want to talk about something just for fun, or to criticize, or to interview me, or let me interview you, or for an appointment. Skype ProLogic 999. And I'm in Meidrecht in the Netherlands. So if you're a single lady, you're very welcome. Drink a smoothie and sit on the balcony. Summertime is coming up, yes. So I'm gonna try to do healing stuff and have a good time. Yeah, perhaps you all know why I have how it's possible I have 0 views, while other videos that don't have interesting topics, in my opinion, usually it's about nothing, and the cursing a lot, using a lot of words, doing things in violation of the YouTube user policy, but they're not removed. And usually it's terrible, and I don't think there are many. Perhaps there are great live YouTube streams out there that are simply not listed in the YouTube, on the YouTube live page that I showed you. So if you know a better page, also please let me know in the comments. And check out my videos on my channel. It has a lot of important videos with important intelligence information for you all. For example, get that radiological water filter and storable food, just in case. They have planned to reduce the global population to 500 million and rule the world from Jerusalem to create a global government, or rather impose it, by creating a crisis, a world war big enough to get away with that. Peanut butter and rice, good storable food, but water is the most important thing. And other healing things are mentioned in my broadcasts. I can do one more check if there's anybody writing anything in the chat. No, I don't think so. Well, I already thought that my broadcasts are blocked, so nobody's gonna find my channel. Überhaupt. That it's made impossible. And that would, of course, explain why some people with much worse videos get a lot more views, and algorithms are real, I think. So, thank you all for watching this. Probably you're not watching this live. Don't know if there was any live viewer. And perhaps there are more techniques within Open Broadcaster software, so usually you can Google anything. And if you search a bit, then where there's a will, there's a way, my mother used to say. So yeah, tune in next time, do stuff for universal peace, have fun, do healing things, and be safe. Safety first. Survival is all. Test everything you learn. Distrust authority, because some were killed for questioning authority. And stay vigilant. Depart from evil and do good. And of course, yoga can also be good. Massage, etc. So, tune in next time on this wonderful YouTube channel with the best videos on YouTube. Try Something.Vegetarian. Peace, y'all.